Before we begin this video, I recommend that you visit google.com and search for dinardata.com. This website is a great resource for the latest updates on Dinar Guru news, all conveniently located on one page. For more information, I encourage you to visit the site.
Don't be discouraged. Everything is on track. Iraq is doing what they need to do to get out of trouble. Leaving the 3 zeros on puts a smile on my face. Only if the exchange rate would change, that would be a great combination. Iraq's going to be going international in the near future. They are already under the process 100% as far as I'm concerned. Sudani back on TV talking about he has formed committee to align Iraqi banks with international standards. Frank, why would you be aligned with international standards? You're a program rate. This investment is coming together thoroughly. You can see it coming together like clockwork. Al-Sudani heads to New York to participate in UN General Assembly meetings. Quote, Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani will head to New York, Saturday, to participate in the meetings of the 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly. Sudanese leaves for New York next weekend to participate in UN General Assembly meetings. Alak on TV now. He says even with the low oil prices we are stable and inflation in our county is low because we have strong reserves and we have non-oil revenues efficient enough now to also contribute. Then he talked again that the oil price drops have nothing to do with a high exchange rate. Frank, he's trying to reassure you that the American dollar is not coming back in any shape or form into your country. Your currency is the future and its new exchange rate has been a success. That's why you're about to explode with your economic reforms. Iraqi banks have the qualifications to switch to the electronic system, noting that the transformation of the financial sector to the electronic system with credit cards will pave the way for attracting international investments and increasing confidence in the Iraqi economy. I have to say it is all just about implementing the electronic payment and inclusion of the banks into this new process. The CBI and the Finance Committee are committed now to complete this effort, and I believe they are way beyond our expectations of just where they currently stand in this effort. In short summary, is this not what we all want to happen so they can pull the trigger on this revaluation and reinstatement? It's been a great week in Iraq and I am so upbeat about this weekend. Sources told us that we would start our exchanges on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. I think that's great. What we're seeing and witnessing is something we've never seen before and not at this level. Something's afoot and I think it's a powerful time frame for us to see something different with Iraq. Sada has been talking to us and telling us we were all going to go out and protest because we haven't received all the things that have been promised to us, but this morning Sada came on television and said the Million Man March has been cancelled, no longer useful, he says. Frank, why are we not going to do it? Because they're going to give us what they promised us. Emo, he's calling off the march because Sudani asked him not to do the march. Mazar Mohammed Saleh, Economic Affairs Advisor to Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani, described the banking system in Iraq as rentier par excellence on Saturday, noting that this requires a comprehensive reform process. Saleh told Shafaq news agency, the banking system in Iraq is rentier par excellence, regardless of ownership, noting that it lives on oil resources and government liquidity directly and indirectly. He added that the banking system derives its activities from government spending, which means that it is a market that lacks banking independence and the movement of desired savings in society from the forces of financial surplus towards desired investments to generate high financing for growth and sustainable development. Saleh stressed that this requires a comprehensive reform process to create market institutions, indicating that this enables the banking market to be integrated with the international financial and banking system, and become attractive to global banks on a large scale. Last Thursday, Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani announced the formation of a higher committee to address the work of Iraqi banks in accordance with international financial requirements, while directing private banks to build balanced relations with financial institutions, Arab banks and investors. The leaders of the coordination framework are engaged in a major and dangerous political conflict with Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani after the revelation of the wiretapping network that was primarily targeting leaders in the coordination framework and the Popular Mobilization Forces, headed by the head of the State of Law Coalition, Nouri al-Maliki, the Secretary-General of the Asaib al-Alha movement, Qais Khazali, the Secretary-General of the Badr Organization, Hadi al-Amiri, the head of the Popular Mobilization Forces, Foleh al-Fayyad, the Chief of Staff of the Popular Mobilization Forces, Abdul Aziz al-Muhammadawi, nicknamed Abu Faidak, and others, according to informed sources.